Mic check. I might need to turn on that if I want to use the mic. Mic check. Yeah, okay, that's working. Might as well leave that up. Just stopping by to say what's up, see if this stuff still works. I ain't been online in about 3 weeks. So I'm coming by to see what's going on, see who is here, and see if this stuff is working. Cobwebs.
Well, I clicked on something.
With some of my fellow Uber drivers down here. Choppy sound. Okay, it's choppy, breaking up. Okay. Yeah, I might need to have to work on some stuff. Silver Fox was popping. What's up, Mr. DSN? Pascal? Yup. What's going on, guys? Buffering. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of buffering. I'm having some issues with my internet. So believe it or not, I'm actually coming through on my phone. I'm hotspotting off the phone. I don't think that's going to be good enough. Okay, well, yeah, I'm not doing anything different. Whatever happens is pretty much yeah, I know, not bad for a hotspot on a phone, but that's what it is tonight, guys. It's a hotspot on a phone. I got issues with the net. Gonna have to figure that out. Try to get it. I'm gonna try to find night to live stream because I know people are wondering what happened to the garage. And hey, listen, man, I'm burnt out. Like straight up burnt out. Got a lot going on. It's just in the end, it's like they say, don't nobody give a shit, work harder. So that's what we gotta do. We gotta keep moving. Got some plans, some changes, some stuff like coming to the channel. I'm gonna do a lot more work on the Tesla Rideshare channel. Just a lot going on. So I wanted to come and say, what up? Here we are. Buddha house has made it to the house. Hey, Buddha, you're starting to worry me, man. I'm starting to worry about you. You need to. You say the radio ain't working, but you know what? The telephone works. So you get jammed up out there in LA, man. Call somebody, bro. Don't let that shit get to you. If I have Verizon, I'd be fine. No, I got T-Mobile, man. I'm fine with T-Mobile. Like T-Mobile works. I don't ever have problems with T-Mobile. Been with them now 6 years, 7 years. Never had a problem. Hey, Mr. Gambit, what's going on, man? How's everybody? How's everything going out there in California? Yeah, it's no what I'm saying, buddy. Just hey, you're not alone. We got a lot of people. We stick together out here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And all that stuff you're putting out on next, man, I don't want to see it. That's what we do. So anyway, yeah, man, I want to come and say about the equipment going on out there in YouTube. Bill have not been on, so here we are. I just skipped a you know. I see y'all from the end.
A $17 XL from Mission Bay, Boca.
That is that's the rideshare channel, right? Garage on Zello. You guys got Zello. He's out there trying to make some money. I know a couple of guys are out. Nick's out right now. Pascal's out right now. I think Richie Senior doing private. How's the volume of my microphone? How's the volume of my of microphone? I know the background is jacked up right now. Oh, look at that. As my hands, it gets better. Maybe I need to be back some from the camera. T-Mobile. Yeah, okay, Nick. I ain't the one got the problems on there, home. I have to shut down in Nissan for repairs on the new Mustang Mach-E all electric. Now, was that through Mr. Gambit? Was that through the Ford One Drive program? I thought originally it was like limited 500 miles or something if you rented it. You rented it through the Ford program or you get it through sales? Silver Fox says he's heading home. Silver Fox, killing it out there, bro. You are killing it out there. I'm not aware, but I'm aware.
I don't know why.
We can hear you on the. Oh, so that Ford Direct, I'd be interested to see how that works out. Like I said, they originally that was a 500-mile cap per week, and then the image might be a little because I don't have the right lighting. Being shy, like because ain't nothing cleaned up over here. Put that way, if that makes it a little better. Nothing's cleaned up. Some cleaning up to do. Maybe that's a little better. And just so everybody knows, not that it's anybody's business. I just had a 24-hour hospital stay. Just got out last night, so I'm recovering. So hope that kind of there. I have to work on this internet. Hopefully they can get this shit right for them. But anyway, I just wanted to come by and say hello to everybody because it's been a minute. Well, I'm hoping everybody's doing okay out there. I know, like I said, I know we haven't done a ride in a while, 3 weeks. We're going to try to pull it off for tomorrow. If we can't, then, definitely shoot the following week. All the fellas check in on me. So I do appreciate it. Man, listen, bro. You know what they're doing with pricing right now? Like we noticed down here in South Florida, we noticed last Monday was the first day of school, right? And we noticed right up the rip, we had surge, but the fares that were coming in at the pricing they were coming in, it was just like it was disheartening. what they're offering for rides. And we know, not knowing it, the argument make, well, it's not our concern what they're charging passenger. I used to, you know what, that's bullshit, because the partnership is, they're the middleman. Uber and Lyft are the middleman. And if the rider, by their terms of service, is our client, then we do have a right to be concerned. But regardless of that, what we noticed Monday, again last Friday, is the squeeze in South Florida. I haven't out and spoken to Uncle Sergio at all in a week, but I'm just curious if his little bird in that Uber has let us know that they're squeezing us again. Dude, they've got airport rides. Airport paying $3.74. Now, I don't care if it was going from term 1 to term 4. But is 8 minutes away in 3 miles. So, like I said, it's just, dude, they are absolutely banging on drivers down here. I don't know how in the rest of the country. I can't speak for them, but I can tell you, we're getting hammered now. Another health scare. Yeah, I had another one Sunday night, man. I had just picked up, ironically, at the airport. I had just picked up, and I was on my way to drop them off, and I didn't even make it out of the airport. I felt something like really tighten up on my arm here and on the upper part of my chest. So I let the rider know, and turns out the rider was a nurse, right? And she was like, okay, well, if you want, pull over 911. I was like, no, my hospital where I had the surgery my hospital is only 10 minutes away. I think I can make it. And she was like, okay, if you think so, but I got the phone. So she was talking me through it, and being in the Tesla, I know I'm going to be all over the place, but you know what? For the Tesla, here is a reason to have self-driving. This is a reason to have self-driving. Because if I were having, and I'll finish my story with the hospital in a minute, turns out it wasn't a heart attack. They don't know what it was. If you're having a medical emergency in your car, what if you're pregnant? Because men can't get pregnant and get it twisted. If you're a female and pregnant, or you're a driver and some kind of health issue happens, and if you can just say navigate to and hit that button twice, will get you to the hospital where you need to go. Listen, I'm just saying, right now mine is super, 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 super tight. But as soon as I can put self-driving on that car, I'm putting self-driving on that car. Because that car could save your life. Nobody talks about this stuff, right? They always think about self-driving in the worst way of thinking about it, right? Oh, somebody's drunk, or they just want to go to sleep, or some craziness like that. But could you imagine, right, if I had a heart attack, which it felt like I was, and I wasn't able to drive, and I wasn't able to pull to the side, or if I didn't have that woman in the back, that nurse in the back, I have nobody to come save me. What happens? I drive off the road. At best, I drive off the road and hit a barrier. At worst, I drive and hit somebody else and cause some kind of physical harm to them. I'm just saying, not for nothing. Everybody wants to knock the Teslas and all of this. Bro, you will never not catch me in a Tesla, because that's one of the things I took away from what happened. So anyway, make a long story short, I make it to the hospital. I call Pascal. And he's in the chat, and I'm going to thank him again for helping me out. I call Pascal. He comes and gets the rider because he was in the area. He came and got the rider. I ended the trip. He got the rider. He made sure the rider got where she needed to go. And then he got in, like I said, they tested me for everything. Immediately, the EKG was fine. What wound up happening halfway to the hospital, and all of a sudden, all that pressure came. It was crazy, man. It's just crazy. So they kept me in. Obviously, they kept me in for the night. And then the next day, they find out that maybe that I might have had stomach ulcers as a result of taking Plavix, one of the prescription drugs they got me on every day, and aspirin that they got me on every day. So now I got to deal with that. Oh God. I'm telling you, man, it is. Nobody ever thinks about Tesla in that respects. So one of the videos I'm going to make for the Tesla Rideshare channel, that story, I will convey that story. I will tell that story as a reason why somebody should, if you have the Tesla, it would be a huge insurance policy to keep that. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Oh, your doctor is getting paid by Uber. What up, Eddie? Listen, man. Eddie and I, we've been doing the trading thing every morning. More Eddie than I, just because my money is super tight, man. I'm fighting a lot of financial battles. But I still got the Tesla. Don't get it twisted now. I still got my car. I'm still working. We're gonna get it. But yeah, we're gonna do some stuff. This channel, the Vinny Cuss channel, we have been banging on pivoting, and now we're going to pivot. This channel is going to go through a pivot, and some of y'all, I hope some of you guys will come over to the other channel, the Tesla Rideshare channel, because this channel is going to be, I mean, it and running up to this election, you almost, one of the things, right, that I don't think we have enough availability to us is when you're driving as an Uber driver. What's one of the things you don't talk about? You don't talk about politics. What's the other thing you don't talk about? You don't talk about religion. But either way, whether you talk about the stuff or not, you have to, and they just want to put the hammer down on you, try to get a free ride, or maybe they got some kind of an issue. Maybe they don't like the way you buy. They're gonna give you a low rate anyway. After almost a year of being a 5.0 rated rider, somebody gave me a 4-star. Now I know, oh, great, 500 rides, 500 stars, Vinny, you 4-star. But you know what? I know who it was. I know who gave me that 4-star. It was some young, entitled, white bread prick, very wealthy neighborhood that he lives in. And when he was in the car, it sounds like he had just graduated high school. He was on his way to college. He was trying to flex while he's talking to some chick in the back seat. And the whole time I'm saying to myself, what an entitled prick this kid is. But you know what? His daddy's got money. And I'm thinking that's where it came from. Because maybe he wasn't happy with the Tesla Model Y. Maybe he just felt like he was entitled to better service. I don't know what service you want. It was a nice, quiet ride. Nobody messed with you. The air was going. Car is sparkling clean. We go from point A to point B. Who knows? But you know what I'm saying? I'm just so, yeah, it's a lot going on, brother. What else? As we get older, man, we are all going through it. God bless, man. You're okay. Brother, Mr. Gambit, you have no idea. It's true. And one of the things that we as men don't get to do is we don't get to have these goddamn conversations. We don't get to talk about this stuff. This isn't a mental health thing as far as like holding in your feelings and letting them out. No, you got to let this shit out. Because if you don't let this shit out, this shit piles up. And you know what happens when shit piles up, right? It starts to stink. So, you got to have these. And I know I'm all over the place. That's okay. I'm allowed to be. I'm a grown man, God damn it. But anyway, now I know my wife can hear me. She can hear me. She can hear me. And she's, I don't know. She's going to have something to say later. But hey, it's how I feel. And it's okay to do that. Sometimes you got to get up and punch a bitch in the mouth. And sometimes you just got to Calm down. Calm down. Relax. It's okay. It's okay. Live to fight another day. Live to see another day. With my doctors, I don't know what to do. Right? They give me, it's crazy. They're telling me that they didn't warn me that taking these 2 pills could cause stomach ulcers. But you know who did dropped a little knowledge on me about 6 months ago to be careful? Tony, the driven dad. The driven dad warned me. So you got to be careful with them prescriptions, man. My dad was on them, and my dad went through some bad shit. And that's the way it was. So it was, but that's all right. But now now you got other doctors changing up my prescriptions from what my cardiologist gave me. But my cardiologist is out of town for a week. So I get home and I say to my wife, I said, what am I supposed to do? It's like I don't know what to take. I don't know what to do. So you know what I did? I didn't do shit. I didn't take nothing. Today is the first day in 13 months I didn't take no damn drugs. None. Not even an aspirin. Yeah. Now realize, just so everybody knows, I can't put the comments on the screen because I'm not running through Restream. Right now I'm actually running straight through YouTube. I was trying to get my OBS working, but I guess I didn't have a strong enough signal off the hotspot. So I'm running straight through YouTube. I don't know how good or bad or different it is, but let me see. I might screw up something here. Hold on. Let me see if I'm going to screw up something here. Yeah, you know what? Let's not do it. I can see the picture is all blurry now. Oh, I might have screwed something up. Wait for the program to respond. Yeah. I might have messed up something. Oh, well. But I can see on the replay, yeah, the screen is pretty bad. Oh, man, that's pretty bad. Yeah, I bring that up to 720. So we'll get this working. We'll figure it out. Man, by the way, y'all, I'm skipping all the ads. I'm trying to skip all the ads. If I catch it, it shows me up that it's going to run ads. And so I'm hitting skip ads, just so you guys know. All right, just so you know. What's the other channel? The other channel is Tesla Rideshare, man. That's a brand new channel that we developed a while ago. And there it's in the what you call it now. I'm going to pin it. That'll be the other channel for a lot of Tesla. And I'm going to shift a lot of the rideshare content to that channel. It's just because I want to try to do something different with this channel. It's no disrespect, but I want the rideshare channel to grow as long as I'm still in the game. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay in the game. We don't know. Like Eddie and I, we have been trying. And let me tell you, man, if you guys ain't checking out Eddie's channel, Driving in Style, you should. He's working his way out of rideshare. He's working his way out. It's inspiring because I know him personally. And I see the work and the effort that he's putting into it. It's like the rest of the guys. It's like Richie Hustles. It's like Nick Williams. It's like Steven, the Unbroken. All of these guys, I see the effort and the work that they are putting in. That YouTube, you don't see that. You don't see that work, that effort, the trials and the errors and all of that stuff. You don't get to see that. So, with Buddha out in LA, right? He's starting to get engaged on Twitter. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. To me, it just sounds like it would do nothing but piss me off. I'm getting tired of Twitter already. But this channel might help me relieve some of that stress and tension. I don't know. We're going to find out. But you got to have that outlet. And that's what I'm going to use this channel for. I'm going to use this channel for an outlet. Not everybody's going to like it. Not everybody likes me. It's okay. There was somebody told me that somebody said I was an asshole. I was an asshole, even though I've never said anything. Matter of fact, the person who called me that, I've defended them in rooms they haven't been in. It's a trip. It's a trip. Hey, Josh, what's popping, buddy? How are you, sir? Trying to catch up, everybody. Endorphin Factory. Hey, brother, haven't seen your vids in a minute, brother, because I haven't done one in a minute. Well, you know what? Let me rephrase that. You know how many videos I've started? I get them started, man, and then like just something it starts wearing me down and wearing me down and wearing me down. I mean, this shit they're doing in these gig apps, and then you listen to the other channels, right? And you know they mean well. There's a lot of channels that are still out there kind of glorifying the whole gig economy. It should not be that way. It's okay to show people you can make money. The gig, listen, I'm still doing 900, 1,000 a week. But when you get backed up on all kinds of shit, that ain't enough. When a carton of eggs costs you $6 instead of $3, when your electricity bill goes from 120 to 180, your car insurance, hey, look, state of Florida, man, we got whacked. Last June, I don't know how many people have spoke on this. Last June, there was an insurance trigger in the state of Florida. It was June or July. There was an insurance trigger. There was, you know, when they set these bills and laws in place, they only last a certain amount of time. And then once that bill or that time period runs out, all these companies take advantage of everybody. My car insurance last summer, and I only found this out because my wife was cool enough to she stumbled across it. She found it. I didn't even find it, bro. She found it. Our insurance jumped like $300 a month. For what? It wasn't a new policy. No ticket. Dude, I haven't had an accident, a ticket, in probably 25 years. Like nothing. Every now and then I might get pulled over, but that's just because they want to see how good looking I am, you know, and she's usually a 5'3" blonde. No, I'm joking. I don't get pulled over. I don't have problems. My old lady, no issues. No problems. My daughter's on the insurance, no problems. And yet the insurance triggered $300 higher right off the rip. So the missus called and she gave Geico a good solid piece of her mind. And you know, you don't want to piss these people off. You know, you don't want to piss my old lady off either. Right. And let me tell you, our insurance wound up getting cheaper because she snapped on them. But everybody's insurance went off, man. Car insurance, homeowners insurance. I know in California, Silver Fox says my insurance company is leaving my state. My new policy is $250 a month. That's sickness. And if you own a house, I know in Florida, because of all the storms and hurricanes that's been hit over the state, you got all the fraud and insurance claims and everything else all of a sudden. But you know what? I'm going to push on that. I'm going to put that right back on the insurance companies. Because in 1992, August 24th, 23rd or 24th is when Andrew hit. And all these insurance companies was taking all of this money because South Florida, Miami-Dade County, hadn't been hit with a hurricane prior to that since 1960. And because Andrew came through, all of a sudden, all these insurance companies went belly up. So now all the insurance companies are going belly up again, supposedly, because they can't afford the premium or they can't afford to pay out. But if you know, you know. Homeowners insurance, bro, your first 10% is your deductible. That could be anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000. Car insurance, people out here, look at Uber. You get into an accident with Uber and you depend on Uber's insurance? What is it, $2,500? The first $2,500 is on you as a driver. That's on you. They want to pay you $374 to drive out of the airport, take somebody out the airport. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Josh, I just put $46,000 into a house to bring down home insurance. Let me tell you something. I have relatives right now, okay? Relatives. They canceled their homeowners insurance. Now their house is paid off. They don't owe any money on the house. So all they're responsible for right now is property tax. They're senior citizens. They're retired. And they cancel their homeowners insurance because they can't fucking afford it. And when I tell you the house, while a very nice home, it's a great home, the house is only about 1,100 square feet. And it's in the hood. That's just being honest. And they're still getting punched in the face. It's crazy. Absolutely insanity. So as people now, and you know what happens if you don't have insurance, if it's on your car and you don't have insurance, you drop your insurance. You already know you're not going to be able to drive for the apps. But beyond that, even if you got a W-2, if you don't have insurance on your car, they pop your license. They will pop your license in a heartbeat. State of Florida will pop your license in a heartbeat. Then get pulled over, then you go into jail. We won't even get into all the other stuff. That'll be another stream. But yeah, homeowners insurance. Drop your homeowners insurance and you still have a mortgage. You know what happens? The bank places homeowners insurance on that house, on that property. And you can believe it's going to be at the highest price possible. They inflict maximum pain. Josh says they sent me a bill for this year for $15,500. I put a new roof, hurricane windows, and doors. Got it back down to $3,500 a year for now. Okay, that's great. I'm hoping the windows and the roof and the doors were less than $8,000. No shit, $12,000. Hope it was less than $12,000. I know a new roof in Florida could run you anywhere from 8 to 10 to 12, 15,000. Josh, you in Dade County or Broward County? Roof was a lot. Yeah. Listen, bro, let me tell you. The in Dade County, you're in Broward. Okay, Josh, my bad, bro. In Dade County, when they come to do inspections, because we used to own a house in Dade County, when they come to do inspections for your insurance, they have to be able to get into the rafters because they want to make sure that your roof, your rafters are hurricane strapped down to the concrete walls. If they're not strapped or they can't figure it out, they charge you the maximum that they can for that part of the homeowner's insurance. It's insane. See, so you had to get it done. Yeah, bro. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy what they do. Let's see. JBK Camping Adventures. My Tesla insurance is only $140 a month with Tesla. Hold on. Let me get back down there. Something happened there. $140 a month with Tesla. My F-150 and my Jeep Gladiator each cost me $350 a month for a 2019 and 2020 vehicle. Insurance is crazy in Vegas, bro. I tell you, everybody on the channel knows. Last, I got into this Tesla lease rental back last week of January, or last week of December, okay, of 2023, and I've been riding out with them ever since. And it's expensive, but it includes the insurance. And at the end of the year, whatever, it'll all be the money will be deducted, whatever. I still want to get my own. I haven't been able to do it. Haven't been able to put enough money together to factor all this in. And I'm dealing with other shit. But I mean, if you can get the Tesla and you can get the Tesla insurance, you're doing okay, because they do something different with their insurance. It's not like you got to go through Geico and Progressive and Allstate and Farmers or whoever the hell else cut rate insurance. I heard that the Tesla insurance is the way to go. That's what I've heard. So, and JBK is saying, yeah, okay. So there you go. Oh man, running my mouth here. Haha. So what else is going on out there in the world? Anybody checking out no, I won't do it to y'all this time. I won't do the politics to you this time. Let's save that for another day. Save that for another day. I'm hoping everybody's out there making some money, man. I really do. I hope everybody's out there making some money. Because, man, it's tight right now. It's tight. And you know what? I just got a feeling it's going to get worse before it gets better. I think the market has we just had a little bit of a correction a couple weeks ago. And I don't care what chart you look at. whether it's Spy, Tesla, Uber, Lyft. You look at any of the charts, any of the stocks, they all show you that V shape, right? So we had that market drop and then the correction, but I don't think that was a correction. I think that was that's foretelling of something worse, more harsh to come. Did you guys hear about what happened with the jobs report revision over the last year? Did you guys hear about that? Same thing we've been talking about in the garage, that they're lying to us. That every time unemployment numbers come out, that they're lying to us. Right? And so now turns out we were right, because they have to revise the unemployment numbers by over 1 million claims filed over the last year collectively. Yeah, I know I'm blurry. Sorry, y'all. Craziness, dude. Craziness. Like, they don't have to lie to us. Just be upfront with the American people, man. We know we're getting bent over. We know we're getting bent over. But what can we do? All you can do is get your ass up, try to go to work, try to make it work, try not to kill your spouse, because what's the number one thing that breaks families apart, breaks husband and wives apart, or husband and husband, wife and wife, whatever your thing is. It ain't my thing, but I ain't going to knock you if it's your thing. You do your thing, no problem. But finances kill marriages. Absolutely. The second most thing is spending too much time together because you ain't used to it. You know what? JB is like Pascal says, Tesla insurance is only available in 11 states, not including Florida. Okay. Didn't know that. See? That's why we're a community. Here's the other thing. JB Cam, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do rideshare with Tesla insurance. Never asked. So don't. You could always get a rider. If you're doing rideshare, you can always get the rideshare insurance. But I guarantee you, most people who do Uber, they ain't told their insurance companies they do Uber. I promise you that. Why? Why would you? As soon as you tell them that, they're going to drop you like a fucking hot rock. It's the truth. So if you unfortunately have an accident, and this is not insurance, this is not insurance advice. I'm just telling you how I look at it. If you unfortunately have an accident, your insurance company, Uber's insurance, somebody's going to cover that, and you're going to be good with that one. Going forward, you might be in trouble. Even with an insurance rider, you still might be in trouble, because insurance companies are looking for a reason to drop drivers. They want to reduce their risk in a high risk market, whether that's, just driving every day, going to work, going home, whether, your homeowner's insurance, your medical insurance. Bro, go look at the cost of medical insurance. Go look at the cost of medical insurance. You still got $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 deductibles on some of these medical insurance policies. I know, I've looked. And don't have a pre-existing condition, that cancels you out right then and there. Now you're done. So now you have to depend on the kindness, the generosity of that ER, not asking the wrong questions before you get the treatment you need. And then, you know what? Good hospitals are hard to come by. I go to Westside Regional. I've been okay with them. Although this last little hoorah has got me a little questioning a few things. But that could just be me, because I'm that guy. I'm always going to question shit. Anyway, so how long we been on here now? We have been on for a little bit, maybe about a half hour or so. Oh, man. So we are going to try to get on tomorrow night. I got to straighten out this internet thing, because I'm looking at the picture, bro, and it's terrible. It's absolutely horrible. I can't go on like that. But I'll try to have something squared away for tomorrow. If not, then, by next week, I promise you guys, next week, next Wednesday, if we don't get on tomorrow night, or maybe I might not be on. Maybe I give the reins over to Steven or Nick or Omar. Omar and I got into an argument last week, but I called him, told him to get his bitch ass back on the radio with respect. Because no matter how much he pisses me off or I piss him off, he's still a good people. Hopefully he'll figure it out. But if we don't run tomorrow night, all right, maybe we'll do something in the Discord. Maybe it's easier in the Discord. We can just run a live session in the Discord and just talk shit. And everybody's involved. But next week for sure, if I don't get it done this week, next week for sure, I promise you guys, the Rideshare Garage will be back in full effect. And we will be blowing up on people like we always have. Because, see, we got nothing to lose. We ain't got a damn thing to lose. So anyway, we've been on 41 minutes. Oh, shit. I'm starting to feel like I'm doing something. I didn't think I could talk that much. All right, so I don't see anything else going on in the chat right now. I am going to I'm going to shut this one down. I appreciate y'all coming through, man, and saying hello. It means a lot. It does mean a lot. Look like we got about 40 people in here at one time, so that's cool, considering I haven't been on in a minute. All right, Josh, do your thing, bro. Go make that money. I'm going to try to get some work in tomorrow too, man. I got no choice. Got to make some money. Don't want no problems. I already got enough problems. So, all right, y'all. With that, we ain't going to tie you up. I appreciate yous. Love yous. Mañana, man.